What's up, everybody? So if y'all watched that last video, you know that I'm still out here, mosquitoes and all, even though it's 39 degrees. So I'm out here. This is 2 days before the KBF Championship, end of the year championship for the Trail Series, Challenge Series, 10 Invitational, DSD the 10, all that stuff's going on. So I'm out here. Today is Tuesday. The tournament's gonna be Thursday, Friday. I'm coming out here checking some of the stuff that I saw last time, and the grass is significantly different. So a lot of the milfoil, it seems, has died. The eelgrass is blown around a little bit. It's backed off a little bit, and where I was catching them last time were the depressions. So if I would find a big flat that's 4 feet deep, and then it would get down to I'd find a depression in that flat that's 5 or 6 feet deep, and I could punch all the grass around there and catch the fish. This time, those depressions actually over my shoulder, and there's no grass in it right now that I can see. So I'll probably have to wait till the sun comes up. Maybe there's some milfoil and stuff left, but there's no matted grass like there was. So out here poking around, it's going to be a little bit different. I've still been trying to punch grass here and there, and actually the mat that I'm actually sitting on top of, I got bit. I'm out here fishing with lure with no hook on it at the moment. Lure with no hook or anything, so I don't accidentally hook any of these fish. And I've got some lures with hooks and stuff like that on them. I might try and catch one or two here and there just to see what kind of quality I'm dealing with, but don't want to sore mouth them all 2 days before the tournament. Does it matter? Does pre-fishing matter? 50-50. The jury's kind of out on whether you catch the fish in practice if you don't catch them that tournament day. So I'm gonna poke around. I've got a lot of things that I've got running through my mind that I'm trying to find, especially when I come up here and all the grass has changed. It's 38 degrees out compared to last time when it was 60 degrees out. So a lot of things going on that I want to try. I've got some frogs tied on, stuff like that. Once it gets a little bit warmer, I'll do that. Once the sun gets up, I'm gonna go out to the milfoil flats and see if I can find all the little holes that are in the milfoil, because that seems to be a common strategy out here, is finding you go out to a big flat that's full of milfoil, just like imagine this right here, but in 3 feet of water, and you go fish the holes that are in that submerged grass still has holes in it, so you're fishing that kind of stuff. So once the sun gets good enough, throw the sunglasses on, and I'll stand up on the front deck and pole around, and we'll see what all we can find. But other than that, I don't know if I'm going to catch too many today. This cold front did just drop through. I did just get bit punching. I'm trying not to swing on them. I really wanted to grab the one with the hook on it and throw it back in there, but I'm gonna leave it alone. If I go a little bit farther, I might throw the hook on just to see if I can catch a couple fish though. So guys, questions, comments, anything that you're seeing out here, always just shoot me a message. I'm happy to answer anything that you got. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, and we're gonna see if we can figure something out today and tomorrow. All right, y'all. Still on there? Yeah, he's still on there. Oh, like a good fish. Oh, yes. The roof of the mouth. Right in the roof of the mouth. You aren't going anywhere, buddy. Look at that. Oh, so it's just few and far between for these bites. Very few and far between. Hopefully it's going to warm up and get a little bit better as it goes on. It's 17 and a quarter. 17 and a quarter. I need a bunch. I need like 5 of those. I'll be good. What's up, everybody? Welcome to day 2 my practice. Last day of my practice. I'm out here in somewhere in all this is Lake Guntersville. somewhere out here is Lake Guntersville. I'm heading out to the main stretch, the Miracle Mile, everybody calls it. The bridge. I don't know what bridge. The big giant bridge down to there's a giant dock on the main lake. In between that stretch, there's tons of grass and stuff like that. Oh, if I was an offshore guy right now, there's some stumps and stuff like that right here on a point. We're gonna go punch some grass out on this main stretch. I came out here, so I fished my primary area yesterday morning, and let's see if you watched the previous few minutes of this video. I fished mostly without a hook, so doesn't make for a very exciting footage when I'm just like, yes, there's a fish, and you just gotta take my word for it. But like, I only had a couple bites up there. I did put a hook on near the end of the day and caught one that's about 3.5 pounds. It's 17 and a half incher. So good quality fish. It's not a lot of bites. And then I packed it in. I saw everything that I needed to see. I needed to go to the hotel and everything, check in. And I got off the lake, and I was like, you know, I still have a couple hours of daylight left. So I ran down here to Scottsboro to check out that stretch and ended up catching. Oh, there we go. Can't really tell where I'm going. I'm just kind of drifting, but there's the land I'm trying to go around. And I went out to that main stretch, ended up catching a handful of punching fish, just quick, really quick. So I'm coming out here this morning to see if that was like an afternoon fluke thing. If that was an afternoon thing, or if that's a better pattern than what I have up there, because up there it's very few and far between. I might get 5 bites a day, but they feel like good quality fish. So I'm gonna come down here, if I can. Oh, grass patch. I'm running over grass with pedal drive. So I'm gonna come down here and see if I can, you know, get a little bit better pattern or something going on, because I'm not feeling super confident up that way. Will I catch fish? Yes. I know that I'll catch fish. Will it be a struggle? Also yes. So if I don't catch anything down here, that would be phenomenal. That would tell me to go up there. If I do catch fish down here, it's going to confuse me even more, and who knows what we'll do tomorrow. Maybe I'll spend the morning up there and then drive down here in the afternoons and fish a little bit, but might split my tournament day into 2 areas, or I'll fish one day up there and I'll fish one day down here. Who knows? But we're gonna go see how it goes out here. You know, I've got not a big frog guy out here. I feel like these fish see 10 million frogs a day. So I've got, can't see it, I've got the little Kitech on a flashy swim that I'm gonna throw over the grass. And then I do have frog tied on, but I'll probably change it out here before too long. And then a 2-ounce punch weight. So a lot of people are throwing a 1 ounce, 1.5 ounces, stuff like that, and they're picking around the outside edges. I'm going with a 2. So 2 things. 1, it goes through the grass every single time, and I'll sit there and like shake it and make it go through. And sorry, cold out here. And the second thing is I can fish the heavier places that I think people may avoid. So if somebody sees a gigantic, sorry, I'm trying to watch where I'm going so I don't run over all these patches of grass. So I can fish the thickest, heaviest part of the cover. It being cold out, I feel like those fish will kind of hunker down in the thicker area. So with the heaviest weight, I feel like that might help. So we'll see what we can do. Making progress. I can see a mouth. Good fish. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Haha. GoPro, start recording. Oh man, of course, misses the whole shebang. Oh, there we go. Yeah. That's what I need. That's what I need tomorrow. Alright, that's a handful of bites all at once. good. What are we looking at here? 19 3/4. So 4.5 pounder. There we go. Oh, that. I just need some more. Find a way to get some more of them. That's what I need. Oh, all right. Okay. All right, y'all. So I think I'm gonna take the hooks off from here on. I just caught a 19 3/4, you know, 4.5 pounder, call that. And I've missed a lot of fish. I think 6 bites so far. Finally hooked up with one. It was a 4.5 pounder. So I'm kind of glad I didn't catch all those fish, because I feel like a couple of them were decent fish. But I just went ahead and took the hooks off everything. Took the hooks off my punch set up. So I'm gonna keep punching around. And I found a little area right here that I got a couple bites in really quickly. So I'm gonna probably harp on this area tomorrow. I think I'm gonna come down here tomorrow. And if I can just, you know, punch through, there's another stretch of grass over there I'm gonna go check. But I'm just gonna keep dabbing on through. I know I don't have a lot of footage of me catching these punch fish. I'm gonna have to throw the hat cam on and see if I can get something for you guys. I know there's not a ton of it, because this camera's been off and on all day, but I've been out here for about 2 hours, had 6 bites. One of them was that 4.5 pounder. So, you know, I'm just punching. Oh, I can't get it. Just punching. Let me throw my little punch rig in here. So, like I said, I'm throwing a 2 ounce. Ah, gotcha. That's tangled up on everything. Throwing a 2 ounce weight just so it goes through everything a little bit better. Little Sweet Beaver trailer punch skirt on there, and then I've also broken out. I got a 1 ounce jig, a 1 ounce punch flipping jig, the Dirty Jigs jig tied on, just so I can dab that in like the little bit more open areas. But I'm gonna keep poking through. Hopefully I can get a couple more bites. Obviously not gonna catch them because I took the hooks off, but I can get a couple more bites and just kind of mark those areas mentally for tomorrow, and come back here and if I can catch a bunch like that, I'll have almost 100 inches. So. I think it's going to take in the 94s, 90. I'm going to say 92 to 96 inches per day to win this thing right now. Yesterday, I probably could have put up 75, 80. If I can figure this out, I'll be up there in the 90s. So keep dabbing around, see if I can find some. Oh gosh. Please still be on there. Gotta figure out a better way to get to these fish. I don't think he's on there. Oh, he's still on there. Hey. Oh god, I got rods. Rods in the seat. There we go. Started messing around with the jig a little bit. Here's a good little guy. Started messing around with the jig a little bit and got fish. Alright. I'm gonna probably punch a lot more because I took the hook off of that. Look at all this. Look at all that. Grass everywhere. And that was just a little 1 ounce dirty jig. 1 ounce dirty jig punch shebang. doesn't go through as well as the regular punch stuff does, but doesn't go through nearly as well, but just fish these edges. Oh, that one came off. That one came off. Oh, the edge, the edge, the edge. Wyatt just fished down the edge. Oh, Wyatt just fished down the edge. That's all we gotta do. I don't need to fish the whole grass mat. Just fish the edge. Okay. Alright, I'm trying to make this more difficult than it is. I just need to fish the edge of these grass mats. I'm sitting here trying to like go 100 yards back into the grass and find fish that no one else is catching, but I just need to fish the edges. That's all I gotta do. He's got a funky mouth, but touch 19. Barely touch 19. He's got old jacked up lips, jacked up mouth, but I'll call him 19. Nice black spot on him. But yeah, I think I'm making this way more difficult. I think I'm trying to make this like super. I have to go all the way out of the way in order to catch these fish. No, I think I just need to just go down the edge of the grass. I mean, that the bigger one I caught was way back inside, but I guess I could just go down the edge and move kind of quick down the edge, and then I'll move kind of quick down the edge, and then once I've done all that, then I can come back through and fish. Then I can come back through and fish in a lot more. Because I'm sitting here like, oh, everyone's going to be out here punching, but I haven't seen a single person punching. Except for those guys that I told to punch. Like, those guys down there are punching because I told them to punch, but nobody else is, so. Alright. I think we're... Oh. Get my, Oh, alright. So, I'm just gonna go move to the outside. So, I've been trying to, like, get way back up in there and find like the fish that are hidden way back in there, but I just need to just go down the edge, because what it looks like, what it looks like has happened is this eelgrass. You see that little bit darker edge? I don't know if you can see it. Let me stand up and see if we can see it. There's a little bit darker edge of grass right out there, and it's along the whole thing, and it's like eelgrass has matted up and made a canopy over this entire edge. So all I'm doing is I'm fishing hitting the back side of where that eelgrass is. So, like, let's see, I'm fishing like right along this, right here. I think hopefully I'm pointing at the right spot, right around there, that back side of that eelgrass, because you can see right here in front of me. Come on, heave! If you can see right here in front of me, it's making a nice little canopy. So if I fish to the back of that eelgrass, I'm fishing underneath this canopy, and there's nothing underneath all this grass. It's just open. It's just open down there. So these fish are sitting, you know, 10 feet back in there in the shade, keeping an eye out this way for anything that swims by. So I'm overcomplicating it. I'm going to take the punch rod with no hook and just beeline down this whole thing, beeline down that whole thing, maybe hit the outside, and hopefully that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Catch 100 inches and blow this thing away. Honestly, if I can catch those 2 19s and then a handful of 15 and 16s, I'll be golden. I will be happy. Obviously, I want to catch 5 19s, but one thing at a time. So, all right, y'all. End of practice. So far, found a handful of areas that have some good punch fish in them. Ended up going with the jig for most of the day. I lost a handful. Was trying to catch them first thing. Lost a handful on the punch setup, and then switched over to the jig and started catching a lot more. So probably do that tomorrow. I mean, I had 19 3/4, 19 1/4, an 18, and a couple others that I didn't even measure, plus all the ones I shook off this morning. So I think it's gonna be a good day tomorrow. Looking for like 90 inches. If I can swing 90, I think we'll be golden. I'm gonna need 90 plus both days, but I think it can happen. So, all right, next one will be the tournament video. For those of y'all that hadn't subscribed, hit that subscribe button for me. I'll see you next time.